You turn 18, your ass went to the military.
That was it. Yeah.
You didn't get a choice like everybody does now.
No. But they phasing that out too, but that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Thank the Lord I'm 50-something.
Right. I'm thankful now I can't go back.
Yeah.
You know. But I got boys, so I got to get them ready.
Boys, yeah. So the extra stuff about this particular movie, Soldier Story, 1984, it received 3 Academy Award nominations for Best Picture, Best Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actor. Adolph Caesar.
Yeah.
He had Best Supporting Actor over the lead role.
Yes.
That's how good he was.
That's how good he was. If you didn't hate Waters, oh gosh,
but you had to have a love and hate
you
for him.
had to. Like I said, he even in my hate for him, he was humanized. I got it why he was that way.
Yeah.
And so I gave him a benefit of a doubt.
Yeah.
And Adolph Caesar, he just brought it all the way home.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Adolph Caesar. Yeah. Any family members, he did a hell of a job. Y'all should still to this day, y'all should be very proud of the job he did.
Be proud.
Very proud. Shout out and rest in peace, Adolph Caesar. Yeah. I humanized him myself because, like I told you, I saw a lot of my dad in that character. My dad thought the same exact way. Now, he didn't go diabolical trying to get rid of people, but he would not deal with anybody in our race who acted foolishly. He wasn't fucking. You know my dad. It was only a couple of dudes he hung with. Your father, Ralph.
Right.
Like, it was like 5 dudes.
Yeah.
For 50 years that he hung with. Outside of that, he was like, nah, they all coons. We ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He only hang with dudes he knew was reputable.
Had character.
Stand-up dudes with character. Had families. All our fathers were married with kids. Yeah. You had to have a certain lifestyle for my father even deal with.
Exactly.
He's like, he didn't have no time for
he didn't put no foolishness. You know, and I'm glad to even get to say on camera, rest in peace, Mr. Ellis. You were an example of what a real man was. So I'm thankful. I am thankful to have been in his company in my young days, you know. So thankful.
We appreciate that, man. He you know, and he would sacrifice, and not only sacrifice his life for all them kids at the daycare, but he would whoop your ass like he was his child too.
And it rightfully so.
We
knew he loved us.
Yeah.
I knew your dad loved me.
Yeah.
Come on. Gerald, what you doing? All right. We going and he celebrated with me too. Like you said, we went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
He took me to Universal Studios.
Solid dude,
solid, man.
Solid dude.
Come on.
Up and down, man.
Come on. Let me show you. I got you.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gonna fuck up. If you do, I'm on your ass.
Yeah. yeah.
But I'm gonna celebrate you too. And and what example is that? That's manhood. That's
manhood, man. That's man. He's solid dude. So I humanized Sergeant Waters because, like I said, I saw a lot of my dad in that character. Who Waters only wanted the best for black people. That's what people gotta understand.
Right.
As evil as he seemed, he really only wanted the best for black people.
Yes.
And he thought that certain people like CJ was the opposite of that, would only make us look the worst to white people. Going back to the movie, nobody wanted to make this movie back in 1984.
Right.
These studios was not
they're not this type of stuff. No, you had to be buffooning and cooning. And
Black soldiers in World War II was not selling in 1984. And basically, every actor had to take a pay cut to get it done. Straight up. And even the director said he would do it for free, but the union wouldn't let him do it for free.
Yeah.
That's how serious he had got. People was going to take pay cuts and do it for free.
Yes.
Because the story meant so much. And when you watch it all these years later, you see how important this story is.
So again, it was just, it was such a great representation of the black experience in this nation.
I know. And I love period pieces. I'm just the type of person, I just love period pieces. Yeah. But because the screenplay was written so well, I fell in love with this movie first time I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Even when I saw it again a week ago, I fell back in love with it.
Yes.
Like, that's why I love this movie.
It stays in rotation, you know?
It's a real movie.
Yes.
Like if I was going to imagine what my ancestors went through in the military, I would imagine it would be this movie. This is what the fuck they went through.
And that was it.
Like real talk. Also, side note, Bill Clinton, who at the time was the governor of Arkansas,
Yes.
he was on set.
Yes.
So he was there to see this movie through and visit with the fellas and stuff like that. Like Bill Clinton before the presidency.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that tidbit too, to where the budget had ran low and there was no way that they would be able to shoot that last scene. But he enacted, that was National Guard.
Yes.
So he enacted them in order to do that scene with the passing review, you know. But that shout out to Bill Clinton for supporting that movement and
shout out to
getting that done.
So I need you to rate it.
Okay.
So scale from 1 to 10, 7 being good, 8 being great, 9 being excellent, and 10 being a masterpiece classic. What do you give it?
I got to give it masterpiece classic of a 10.
I'm on that too, man.
I have to.
I can't see it no other way.
Yeah, because it just touched every part of our experience.
Yeah.
And framed it so beautifully in the background of military. I mean, they could have told that story with different backgrounds.
They could have.
Yeah, it could have been told. But
they could have wrapped it up quick and had the white guys go to jail for it.
Yeah. But they just put it in that was our existence.
Yes.
You know.
That's what we lived in at that time. Like I said, the first scene with Davenport on the bus fucked me up from the very beginning.
Right.
You let this white dude call you boy? You a fucking captain. But it's in the South.
Yep.
1944.
That's the
if
way
he
it
would have
goes.
said anything the opposite, they might have lynched him right then and there.
Yeah. He'd have been a dead captain.
He'd have been a dead captain.
Yeah.
He called him boy about 5 times.
Yeah. Hey boy. Hey boy.
In a disrespectful way, not in a nice way.
Right.
Right. It was very disrespectful.
God.
So that got me from the very beginning.
God.
Like, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they lived through a time where you could be blatantly disrespected like that. But that was life.
It was life.
So I get it.
It was life. Just as, I just had the pleasure of coming back from Black Wall Street, and were we suckers? No,
not at all.
But we just, you couldn't stand against the establishment, in a way that would alleviate that type of treatment, to where somebody is still to this day think they got the right to disrespect you because of the color of your skin.
Yeah. Damn. So, name of the show is The Main Ingredient.
The Main Ingredient.
So, in your words, what was the main ingredient, the one thing in this movie that made you give it a 10? The one thing. And it could be anything about the movie, but the one thing.
To sum it up in a word, classism.
Explain.
Because they just dissected it so beautifully.
They did.
And showed each and every area of which it encompasses. And we got to realize, the people watching this got to realize that's the real enemy that we're up against.
Yeah.
And it don't matter what color you are.
Yeah.
It just breeds in that way to make you fight against your own color.
It does.
When that's not the enemy.
Right. You are exactly right. Like the gap between the have and the have-nots have nothing to do with color no more.
No.
It is classism only. It's, you either got money or you don't got money.
That's it. The have and the have-nots.
Yes. There's a lot of broke white people as well as a lot of broke black people, as well as a lot of broke Asians and Mexicans. Like broke people exist everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, everywhere.
So it's a class thing more than a race thing. And I wish people really understand that and learn how to navigate through that. There's a game in play that we're all playing as we get through life, financially and stuff like that. There's a game that's going on and people don't understand how to play the game because they don't understand the rules.